Hey guys, I'm Rebecca and this is my channel Beck's Beauty. I wanted to go ahead and film a favorites video for you guys. So that is what I'm going to do. So yeah, with that being said, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys some of my favorites that I have been loving for the month of March. And not only March, but like I would say, you know, kind of throughout the last few months. I obviously don't have a favorites video because I'm new to this, so this is just some of the products that I've been interested in lately and I wanted to share. So anyways, this is the first product, and this is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. The only difference is there is a sticker on here because I did get it from a particular vendor where they're able to put their name on it, but I've obviously put a decent dent in it. This is a 32 fluid ounce bottle, so there is a ton of product in here, and I cleaned all my brushes with it. I absolutely love it. This is a rinse-free formula. What I did was put a little bit in a cup, dip my brush in there, and then wiped it on a paper towel or just a towel in general, and they dried pretty much instantly. I let them dry overnight though because I did have a ton of brushes, and they do have a really nice like vanilla after smell, and I personally like that, so I don't have a problem with that. But if you're sensitive to smells, I would obviously try it first. But I do love this because I am someone that has really dry hands. I don't know if you can tell that, but they usually are super red here and dry. So in the water for like an hour just isn't possible for me. So I really do love this. This is great. Another product that I got at the show, which it's not anything like crazy special or anything, you can get it at the drugstore, but this is one of my favorite NYX lip glosses. It's the Butter Gloss, and I love this shade, and I haven't had it in a while. I just haven't bought it. And this is in the shade Angel Food Cake. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. So there is the swatch. It is a neutral pink. I just really like it on top of lipsticks and things like that. So I love this butter gloss, and I'm so glad that I have it again in my life. I'm just going to continue with lips. This is the OCC Lip Tar Primer. It is just a clear primer, and it definitely has it's like a peppermint menthol smell to it, which I personally like. Not everyone is into something like that, but I love it. It also plumps it up a little bit because of that minty type of ingredient that's in here. So I love to put it all over my lips right before I start doing my makeup, because by the time I'm ready for lips, my lips feel definitely plumper. I'm really self-conscious up here by my Cupid's bow. I feel like I have a paper thin lip, and if I could have lip injections, I totally would. But this gives me like a fake injection, and it gives a really nice condition to the lips. All winter my lips were super dry, and I would even sleep with this on at night because I felt that it really did hydrate them quite a bit. So the OCC Lip Primer, it is a little bit expensive for what it is, but I absolutely love it, and there is a ton of product in here. It's like I've never even used it. So yeah. Last lip product. This is actually the lip that I'm wearing right now. It's a combo. It's high-end and drugstore, so that's kind of fun. I'm using MAC Verve, and this is a satin lipstick, and I'll swatch that. And then I'm also using the shade Plum. It's a lip liner from L'Oreal, and this is just a little bit pinkier than the shade that I'm using, but you know, get closer here. That's the lip liner, that's the lipstick. I just really like it. It's more of a brown undertone, obviously, which I really do enjoy. So I really, really love this lipstick, and I find that the L'Oreal Plum really does match well, and it's inexpensive, so those are awesome. And yeah, that's what I'm wearing right now. Put a little bit extra on. I really don't wear lips when I'm like going out places. I mean, if I'm doing like something fancy, sure, why not? But I wear it to work mostly. But when I'm just like hanging out with friends, I'm not wearing lipstick because no. All right, so moving on. This is not a new palette by any means, but this is the BH Cosmetics Wild Child palette. And I love this. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shades. I could have done better math, but there are 9. What? Well, that guy just rolled out of there. I didn't like that too much. But going on, I mean, it's cheap, so what do I expect? There are now 8 shades in my palette, and I love these because they are like kind of like a baked eyeshadow, so they give a lot of shimmer and shine on the eye. I personally like spraying my brush with Fix Plus before dipping it into the pan. I feel like I just get a better payoff, and then I will take a drier brush and set it with just the powder itself. But I absolutely love this palette. Yeah, it's super nice and shimmery. If you want to just do a light dusting over the eye or just on the lid, brow bone, these are really pretty. So I'll just swatch like 2 of them for you. I lied, I did 3. I don't know if you can see that on my fair skin. Well, I know you probably can't see that one, but there's a guy and there's a guy, and they're just like, oh yeah, you can see them a little bit. They're just really shimmery. So yes, I really like that. I don't like the fact that that just fell out, but what can I do? So guys, my next favorite product is the Makeup Forever Lift Concealer, and this is in the shade 1. Now the cool thing about this guy is that it's has a pink undertone. Can we see? There we go. It's very creamy. It has a light pink undertone, you know, like a salmony pink type of color, which is perfect if you have a lot of darkness underneath your eyes, which I do. And mine tend to be more of like a yellowy green that I get throughout here. And if you watched my last video, you will notice that in some of the lighting, it's like a green undertone right around here on my eyes. So this type of pinky shade works really well for me to help try to get rid of that. And I feel like the first time I put it on, it was like, everything felt like tight and pushed up, and it was awesome. So I'm really liking this. I will mix it together sometimes with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm in the shade NC15, so that's really yellow, and it does balance it out a little bit. And it does give extra coverage, because I will say this guy doesn't have as much coverage as a MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, but I'm not really using it for the coverage. I'm using it more to cancel out some of the, some of the difference of color underneath my eyes. So that's the main focus of why I'm using it, but I do like the effects that it does give my under eyes. Another product for the face, just a few more. This is the BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector in, what is it called? Blushed Copper. And this is their limited edition one. It is super, super pretty. Obviously, if you can't tell already, I like a lot of orange tone shades, and this is obviously orange. It's copper is the name. I really do love it. I'm using it as a blush because I'm way too fair to use it as a highlight. If you have darker skin, this would probably be really pretty on you as a highlight, but it just will not. I won't even try it. So I will use this as a blush. I also use this as an eyeshadow, which I really, really love on my lid. And I use a little bit of Fix Plus on like a flat shader brush with a little bit of Fix Plus. I dip it into this and I pack it onto my lid, and it's absolutely beautiful. So if you are someone that just likes to collect makeup, or if you like a lot of orange tone products, you should totally check this out because it is stunning on the skin. Another highlight that I've seriously been giving so much love to, and it doesn't seem like it. I mean, some of the weaving has worn off, but there's still a generous amount of product. And this is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Perfect Topping. I do not know if this is limited edition or not. Yeah, I don't know, but I want to like go buy 5 of them in case it is. Who knows, it might be gone already, but it is a pinkish gold reflect. Oh, let me swatch the Blush Copper too. Okay, does anyone else have problems with opening BECCA? Seriously. I love your product, but let's open it better. Okay. This is Perfect Topping. It's really light on my fair skin. This is Blush Copper. So you can see what I mean. This is a highlight that I use on my high points. This obviously would not work in my high points, but I love it. It is a pinkish gold. It's beautiful. I mean, I'll use it in my tear duct, down my lid, under my brow bone, high points. That's what I have on right now. It is absolutely stunning. It is not something that's going to stand out a lot. It's not something that's going to stand out a lot. It is definitely more of a natural highlight. So for someone that wants that intense shine, this isn't going to be it by any means, but this is going to give you a beautiful glow from within. I'm thirsty, sorry. Skincare items. I have the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Skin Base. Again, I use this in my video, my last video. This is a moisturizing skin base, and what I love about this is that you can apply it underneath makeup. It is not greasy. It is not heavy. It dries so quick that it's absolutely perfect for a makeup application, even to have in your kit, anything like that. I love the smell. It's like a really fresh, almost kind of lemony. So if you're into that, you'd be into this. But I was kind of skeptical about this. I saw it on, I can't even pronounce her name, but she's like super popular. Carly Bell. She's just super cute, you know. Maybe if she put a pronunciation guide or something, who the hell knows what her name is. But she used this. Well, someone used it on her, and then she bought it, and she liked it, and and the story goes on. But I'm like, okay, I need that in my life, so I'm gonna do it. So I bought it, and it was expensive. I'm not gonna lie. I will say, I mean, I put a decent dent in there. Like nothing, I wouldn't even say decent. It's just like a little bit. And I just put like, I scoop my finger in and I just put like a little bit all over my face. I also will put it on at night after I've washed my face, depending. But usually at night, I use this guy. This is the Glamglow Hydrating Mud Treatment. And I have put a little bit of a dent on this. You can see it is past like the white brim. So I like this one more for night and this for day because it is light enough for under my makeup. And this is more of a mask, but I do use this as like an overnight treatment because by the time I wake up, it's completely sucked into my skin and I feel like it's super hydrated. I was dealing with a lot of like weird texture problems here. It's like, okay, I'm not a reptile, I'm a mammal, but I feel like I'm a crocodile. And it was scary. I was morphing. And this saved my life. So if you don't want to spend the money, don't, because they are expensive. But personally, I have tried generic, I've tried drugstore, high-end. I've tried a lot of different skincare products, moisturizer-wise. I'm sorry. And I'm someone that definitely has dry skin in the winter, oily skin in the summer, combo in between. It changes its mind every single day I wake up. So these guys definitely have helped me so much. And I absolutely could not have made it through the winter without these. And now transitioning into spring and everything like that, I still am using them and I will probably continue to use them. So yeah, these are awesome. So for my last two products, I'm going to do hair favorites. Because I am a hairstylist, I definitely find that hair care is obviously important. As Sam Villa will say, product is not an option, it is a necessity, and I truly believe in that. So I'm going to show you two products that I've absolutely been loving, and both of them are from the line Davines, and you can find that at any salon that carries them. My salon, which is Silver Moon Salon in LaGrange, Illinois, they carry the Davines line, and we are slowly continuing to carry more and more of it. So we have all been fully educated on the products, and I feel like that has definitely helped with the understanding of them as well. So the first product I'm going to show, this is the OI All-in-One Milk, and this is a multi-benefit beauty treatment. There is oil in this milk, so it is super hydrating, and I absolutely love it. I do use it wet, and after I get out of the shower, I spray it in the mist, but that's it. The smell is so unbelievable. It is so rich and luxurious and calming and therapeutic. I love it to death. I washed my hair yesterday and all I did was shampoo with a shampoo, and then I conditioned with what I'm going to show you next, and then I sprayed this into my hair, and I did curl a few pieces this morning, but this was the outcome. I have no frizz, it's super soft, it's super shiny, it smells good, I can get my hands through it, and it really worked really nice for me. So I would definitely recommend this to everyone. The price point is $28, and it is a generous amount of product. It is 4.56 fluid ounces. Okay, this is the New New Hair Mask from Davines, and it's thicker consistency. It is a mask. So what you would do with this is put it on in the shower. You want to shampoo your hair, and then you want to go ahead and towel dry your hair a little bit. If you don't want to grab a towel, what I would recommend is really kind of wringing the moisture out a little bit, because what that's going to do is, you know, take some of that moisture out of your hair and then allow whatever you're going to put on it to really soak it up. So especially when you're doing any sort of treatment, whether it's the New New or not, you really do want to try to get as much moisture out so you can put as much in of good moisture. So that's what I did. I cleansed my hair, I towel dried my hair, made sure it, you know, you don't want it dry, but made sure that it wasn't soaking wet, and then I went in with the New New, and I did not put much in. I am definitely a product whore, and I'm super heavy-handed, so I usually go in with like a few fingers and like take it out, and I add more as possible, but I just kind of coated my whole hair. I do have a wide tooth comb in the shower, so then I comb it through, and then I just did my biz. Yeah, anyone that has processed hair, anything like that, this would totally be for you, which is why I'm a big candidate for it, because I obviously have like a blue hair, and to have that, you have to strip the hair. And naturally, I mean, I'm pretty dark, as you can tell here. So to get something like this, you have to strip it out, and that can cause damage, breakage, but there are ways now, which is nice, that does alleviate some of that for us, but you know, you still want to be precautious and use products that are definitely going to help nourish and strengthen your hair. So yeah, so those are my favorites for the month of March and the last current months. I don't want to say that I'm going to be doing favorite videos every month, but just like my current favorites for the time being. And those are the products that I really have been loving, and I really wanted to share them with you. So if you guys have any questions about anything that I'm talking about, or anything at all, go ahead and comment them down below. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead and do that to see more. So I want to thank you guys all so much for watching, and until next time, yeah. Bye.